been too long.
Yeah, well, we could start by going through. I just need to retcon one thing because I kind of missed it. There's a couple of bits actually. One, the bit that I was reading in that rulebook there for stain infection was actually incorrect because, oddly, despite the fact that the original thing that District 5 is based on is complete, it's almost, it surrounds, the whole thing surrounds the infection known as the stain. It doesn't actually have anything that says a player contracting it ordinarily, only in certain situations, which it doesn't, but it doesn't have one for what it does by default. It just has it for if you're wearing certain objects. So you're having to use it from that.
Presumably it's based on the original rulebook's disease rulings, and it's probably just a very high difficulty disease, or what have you.
Because the bit that I was reading it from is actually, if you're wearing a vac suit, you're supposed to do a physical effect save every 30 minutes or gain 1 system strain as the particles seep through into your system.
I see.
Subjects that are already at maximum system strain will take 1d8 damage that cannot be healed until the stain-induced strain has been removed.
But instead they're going to take 1d8 off int. That seems clever. Although 1d8 against health is like crazy as well.
So, I'll have to, have a look at the original thing and work that in.
I'm just taking a look now.
Yeah, the problem is on this PC, I'm struggling to open up that many tabs to have all the things open.
Yeah.
It won't happen in this anyway, because it's going to take 5 hours
The
before it even
universe
gets
is
to
full
10
of unpleasant
stress.
substances and hostile
least.
microorganisms. Diseases or poisons have a toxicity rating, usually beginning at 7, an interval at which they harm a character, and a virulence indicating the number of saving throws necessary to recover from its effect. So it's just presumably the stain's impossible to recover from, or at least is the highest difficulty possible. Its toxicity rating is probably going to be higher than 7. And the interval is your choice. 63. When first exposed to a disease or poison, a character must make their choice of either a physical effect saving throw or a luck saving throw. If successful, the character has either resisted the toxin or managed to avoid getting a dangerous dose. If unsuccessful, the character has been infected or poisoned. After each interval of time has passed, the character suffers the effects of the disease and must make a physical effect saving throw. Once the victim has succeeded at enough saving throws to equal the toxin's virulence, he has thrown off the disease or recovered from the poison. A medic can assist a diseased or poisoned character. A tech medical skill check against the malady's toxicity can be made at each interval, and if successful, the character saving throw automatically succeeds. So I guess it's a toxicity 7, and then whatever time interval you choose, and then a virulence of whatever you choose. Wait, did I say 7? I meant 12. Or you could even make it like 13 or 14, so you literally have to be like a really good medic to even come close to having a chance.
Yeah, well, it'd be quite hard to recover from the stain. It's pretty much, it kills you.
It's basically a death sentence, so you could just make it impossible to recover, and then use the remaining effects for the time span and exactly how harmful it will be.
Yeah, so it's poisons. They have toxicity rating usually beginning at 7. And does that scale? I'm guessing that scales down and becomes.
No, it gets higher.
It gets higher.
Yeah.
Is there a table for that?
No, it's literally this paragraph, I believe. 3 paragraphs on diseases and poisons. There are example diseases and poisons. There's one with a toxicity of 10, an interval of 1 minute, a virulence of 3. At each interval, the victim suffers 1d4 damage. 3 failed saving throws mean death. from cardiovascular organ failure. So probably base it on one of those examples and buff it to kill everything ever. Oh, we've lost Kirk.
Oh, have we? Oh, we have. So we have.
Scrum
Lost.
being
Oh,
trolling.
he's back. He's back. He's back.
Well, I'm gonna. The interval time will be like relatively long. I guess it'll be 1 day. People can live for quite a while with it.
Okay.
I'll set it to 1 day. Actually, I probably shouldn't. I should probably set it to the same as what the stain says it is for the other part, which is 30 minutes.
But that's for a vac suit leak.
Yeah. So.
I think 1 day would make sense if it's a slow, creeping disease.
Yeah.
The system strain restores.
Yeah, but he's probably going to change that to I mean, the standard thing that diseases do and poisons do is damage to hit points.
Yeah, I think I'll probably base it on that top example disease, but do it as 1 day and 1d. No, I'll leave it one. I'll leave it at 1d4 damage, but set it to 1 day.
Are you gonna do it as in for Pharax instead of health, or are you just gonna do health?
Yeah, no, it'll be done as intelligence for Pharax because of his character,
Lucky.
which I'd forgotten about those things. So yeah, he'll take it to
Sorry,
intelligence.
but you think that if I fail, shall I still suffer the physical damage?
No. You take in.
Yeah, you're taking intelligence damage, not physical,
Okay,
because
but
of your
so
character.
it's good that the thing that I suggested to increase the roll range for acting foolish instead of, every time I'm going to do something that I roll and I said, okay, I'm not doing this because I roll between 7 and 12.
How much in do you have? Because eventually you're just gonna lose your mind.
Yeah, I mean you could
Well,
do
yeah,
that, but
it's a real possibility.
the initial rule has to apply still, otherwise.
Yeah, you have 11, so after 3 failed for us, you're gonna be crazy. Be an NPC.
It does depend if he's rolling like a d4 or something.
Oh
So-
yeah, I forgot about that actually.
He could go to a stain check office, but obviously he's got wanted posters for his character up everywhere, so that probably
Yeah.
wouldn't be the wisest idea.
I think you're
Might
in
need to-
Foxville.
Not
Yes.
necessarily. You might need to find something like an illegal doctor's, like a Stitcher's, something like that. That might
Well,
be
once
able
we
to
figure
give you
out that he's
assistance.
actually even got
Oh,
it.
well, we
Yeah.
have no idea right now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Does he even know? Probably not.
Probably not, no. Okay, so yeah, you guys head out, I guess, to go and buy some bits and pieces. And I will label the building because that's where the taxi dropped you off. So I may as well pop the text there.
Shopping
been
spree. This is going to be fun. I hope you're all ready. I've got a list.
Getting prepared.
I could need something else. I'm terribly disappointed that I can't afford a grav chute without sacrificing some other things.
There you go. So,
So-
it's literally just round the corner. You'll be able to see it on the map now.
He did say ship, didn't he? And
He did say-
presumably
Yes, he did.
we didn't see anything other than, say, a few radioactive puddles on the way in the transport shuttle, so we can guess that it's an airship, right?
I suppose you could.
I can
you
make the assumption.
Yeah.
There's definitely no land ships that I know of. Okay, yeah, so I'm just a little bit upset that I'm not going to have the safety or the 90% safety of a grav chute whilst flying through the skies of this post-apocalyptic world. Oh well. Yeah, I walk down where I was recommended to go then, I suppose.
Okay. Does anybody else go to buy anything?
Yeah, go on then. I'm going to buy myself a woven body armor suit if it's possible.
I was just that was one of the things I said I needed to direct on. You weren't here, but I forgot to say it anyway. I think he does say that you will need a vac suit.
Check.
Yeah.
A vac suit.
I assumed he might be in possession of a vac fresher, so
Yeah, he'll probably have a few bits, I imagine.
I'm not going to be dropping 400 on a vac fresher right now. I'll mooch for a while.
Right, vac suit it is then. Have to fork out for one of those. Good God, this is becoming a pricey end. A pricey mission.
Your lungs will thank you. So, when I arrive on the street where we were dropped off, I obviously see some roadworks taking place.
Yeah.
But when I look at the surrounding buildings, do I see anything? Clearly I see the Adventurers Emporium.
So are you on that street now, over there?
Oh, sorry, I'll move my token. Yeah, I guess I walk down the length of it looking for something like an appealing window display that entices me, or some shit.
Yeah, you just tell me what building you're looking at, and you roll yourself a 1D.
Oh, okay, magical.
Ooh.
Sorry if I
What was
say,
it?
but of course I'm always following Yuzuragi, you know, something like I'm his shadow. It's my
Sure.
first job, so actually, probably if I start losing intelligent point, I can maybe start up to have a third personality inside me. The shadow of Yuzuragi. I start act like I'm Yuzuragi.
It will
That works.
be a 1D 120. If you want to roll.
Should I do these small buildings, guys, or go straight for the big ones?
Small.
Okay, that one right next to me.
That one right
It's
next to
it's
you.
a D what, sorry?
1D 120.
90.
90. That building there is a small orphanage.
Okay, that's not going to be too helpful right now, but
Useful.
fair enough. Yeah, I continue. Wait, is there a building there? I can't see, there's too much shit.
Yeah, 1 second.
It's not really on this street, so I shall continue onwards. How about this one?
Which one, sorry?
This one.
Oh, this. Yeah, right, okay. There at the moment. That building there, where that is.
53, yes.
53. That building there, on inspection, is a residential building.
Okay. And the next small one on the same side. $47.
Oh, okay. So that's like a public transport pickup thing.
Okay, useful.
So I guess like a little station.
Nice.
Or I imagine it being like a shelter, you know, like a bus shelter.
Is anyone else perusing the storefronts?
I think it might just be you. I don't hear anybody else.
Take that as a no then.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll check this large building now then. I suppose. 63.
Well, 63 is a residential building. Big residential property.
Okay, I definitely keep strolling past that location to this next large building. Tell me when you're ready.
One thing. It's quite difficult for me to see the thing because everybody's vision things. I can see them also. The map just looks white pretty much to me. There we go.
Oh, that must be a nightmare.
Yeah, it is quite. Ah, that's a bit better. Thank you. I'm going to say you're all, and everybody else is in the Adventurers Emporium, and nobody else is sort of scouting the place out or whatnot. So yeah, just
It's just so
ping the
enticing.
building and give us a roll.
Oh, wait, not that. This one, the small one in between.
Oh, I see. Okay.
10. Derelict.
10.
Right?
Oh yeah, that's so that's a derelict of one of the above. So roll me a 1d9.
9.
Of course.
Brilliant. So that's a derelict, and this is part you can actually choose. So it's either a derelict church, a derelict mosque, or a derelict temple.
Temple.
One you'd like it to be. And abandoned buildings, by the way, I forgot to mention this the last time you guys were marking these things. Abandoned buildings, keep your eye on, because eventually they will come up for sale. Obviously, they fall back to the council and they resell them. So it's always
that's
good.
an orphanage.
Okay, how about this
Nicola is gonna eat some
large,
children.
large kind of...
Children in the orphanage.
That's
Yeah,
a 35 there.
There is a
Um,
nightclub. Oh, 1d6, please.
Sure.
Why do you roll a 1d120?
For the type of building, which it is.
But yeah,
Oh,
Nicola was
okay.
gone last time when you guys were doing this.
Nightclub. I'm not finding much use. I may have to just resort to going into the Adventurers Emporium. Hoping it has the stocks required. Otherwise, I'm going to
can
be
I-
trekking back up to the Upper District.
An
Can I ask-
emporium has adventuring goods. It doesn't have guns because it's like literally like tools and wares like that. It doesn't have
Yeah.
gun bits.
I will
Or
need to
armor.
stop there.
It will have a vac suit, right?
Emporiums have up to tech level 4. If it's an illegal one, then they may have 5, but you can't get 5 at a regular emporium. Maybe you could order it in from an off-world thing.
So,
but, yeah.
So will I be able to go in and go, I'd like to purchase a vac suit, and they'll go, nope. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you'd be able to purchase a vac suit from here.
I've already done.
It's for adventuring and whatnot.
Let's just say I've already done it then. I've already paid for it, so I've put it in my
Excellent stuff.
my stuff.
I got a full one, so I'm just gonna risk it for a biscuit without.
I'm pretty sure you'll die.
Fine.
Someone may have to purchase you one. But if you don't raise that with the party, good luck breathing those toxic fumes.
Didn't need one. I'm immune.
Okay, yeah, I'll take a look at this. Finally, I guess.
Okay.
51.
That's a residential building.
Okay, it's just terrible. I go into the Adventurers Emporium with the rest of the team.
But I've had enough of this. If I find anything that's interesting, I'm gone.
Well,
Okay, so
actually,
you
I
can
have
make
a
your
weird
purchases.
idea. Because we are lacking some killing, can we just enter the orphanage and do something like kill everyone inside? They're orphans, they can't wreck.
You can do whatever you want.
That's not my plan.
Just say
Yeah.
you did it, and then you've done it.
Not necessarily.
Well, you can try and do it.
Not necessarily.
I was
Could
just
do that.
kidding, of course.
But I will
Sorry.
say this. To engage in combat with a whole orphanage, you'd have to roll it before you go in, which may attract some attention to you.
Oh,
I-
come on, they're orphan. No one cares about orphans.
Yeah, but they're orphans within Irontown. This is Irontown.
Okay, I walk in. What kind of setting am I greeted with? Is it like a hardware store, or should I just approach the counter and request stuff?
Oh, it's you just peruse it. You know, there's glass cases with stuff in, and
Okay.
you know, it's an emporium. It's pretty up. It's an upscale market. You can get up to tech level 4 in this. If it was an adventurer's store, then that's only got like tech level 3 stuff.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm looking for the rope aisle. Definitely. Gonna grab 20 meters of rope. Should have calculated these individually instead of doing a total. I'm gonna have to check. So yeah, tell me if any of these I can't pick up here. I'm gonna buy a porter box, and I'm gonna buy 5.
If it isn't armor or weapons, you can get it from an adventurer's emporium.
Okay, and I'm gonna buy 5 power cell type A's. I'll just find a total for those. Can I even buy Lazarus patches here? Or is that, do I need to go to a medical facility?
You can get them from here. Lazarus patches are classed as like an adventurous thing. Yeah, you can get med kits from outdoor stores. That's how I picked these adventurous places being like an outdoor camping style place. Like, you know, like there's a warehouse for mountains. I'm not going to name it because you're streaming, but there is like this place that's like a warehouse for mountains that you can go to, and they've got like loads of awesome outdoor stuff there. They're like one of those. Yeah, you can get like medical type bits.
Just gonna buy 1 Lazarus patch. I'm sorry guys, but I just can't carry enough stuff. I'm too weak.
Well, to me, I find them useless because I've got 1 HP anyway, so it won't do me any good. I'm dead.
I thought it could still save you.
Yeah, the thing says something.
Sorry, I have a request to do. How many credits do I have?
None.
It's like if you
0.
get to 0
I'll check
hit points,
your sheet.
Vita, I think you have like 1d6 rounds or something for us to apply the patch within still.
Oh yes, it says here that if you make a medical check of 6, beat it, I think it is, I don't know. It says you can stabilize me. You know what, Sonny? In case I die, I'm going to buy 2 of them.
I'm sorry, I'm a bit confused. Why is Vita dead?
Why is what? Sorry.
Why is Vita from Weldon dead? Is dead?
No, we're talking hypotheticals.
Yeah.
It said basically, if I get hit once, I am dead. I've only got 1 HP.
But I mean,
Oh,
you do
right.
have
Oh, okay,
you do
sorry,
have an
sorry.
awesome medic / healer with you in the guise of Samuel Ward that can issue
Bring you back.
biostasis and res you. So that's always useful.
As long as it's within 1d6 rounds. Go with it, as long as it's within 6 rounds, actually.
Yeah, just in case the medic goes down, we'll be prepared.
I'm gonna be up to the guy and I'll be like, I need a Lazarus suit. I've got 25 credits.
The suits aren't too expensive.
They're
but-
100.
Oh, okay.
I guess that'd be business again, wouldn't it?
You could potentially
you-
haggle for like a loan and convince
No.
him.
I'm just like, 25 credits.
Yeah, yeah. Roll me a business thing. Let's see if you. I'm guessing it'd be business. So.
Definitely.
And just bear with me one moment. I know this is a bit of a pain, but my mother's cats are addicted to catnip, and they come in every day at around 10 demanding their drugs. So I have to go give them their drugs. I'll be right back 1 second.
That's the best
Is
thing
this
you can do
2d6?
for animals is give them drugs. Yeah, it will be a regular business skill check. You can use the skill macro with #skill if that's your thing. Damn it. We need to get this payout so we can actually buy some good shit. It's a struggle for this mission. Genuine struggle. Well, that was a pretty sorry ass business check.
Yeah, if only it was 1d6.
Gentleman just looks at you.
25 credits.
He's just reaching for like the security button or something. Okay, oh shit, I should add those to my inventory as
I've just got to say this bit. Nicola, you don't actually need a vac suit because you're wearing the soldier's armor, which is basically like a vac suit anyway. That's why they wear it. It's protection against.
It's okay. It's okay.
You don't require
Just I wanted to buy, the acid grenades. But I have just one acid grenades left.
You won't be able to buy that from an Adventurer's Emporium anyway. That would.
You can't buy anything either.
Holy shit.
I don't know. I'm guessing for acid grenades, because they're not an ordinary thing, that would have to be from a specialist gun store, which means it'd have to be a black market gun store.
Well,
Black
actually,
market
it's quite
weapons
easy. You take a bottle, you fill it with acid, and then you close it, and you have an acid grenade.
Yeah, but would places actually sell that as a weapon? They'll be like,
Yeah, the actual. It's not something that's legal to have, so you'd have to find a black market weapons place, like an illegal one that circumnavigates the law. Is everybody done purchasing?
Oh, no,
I am
because I
here.
still don't have one.
And without money.
25 credits.
Maybe I notice that you're just repeating the words 25 credits, and I kind of look at you puzzled. I'm staring at you as you proclaim 25 credits repeatedly, looking a bit baffled. Perhaps I'm behind you in the queue even, and I've got my stuff in my arms, and I'm just wondering,
and he's
like,
just stood there like going 25
25 credits.
25 credits. 25.
And a blue suit.
25 credits and a blue suit.
Yep.
Yeah, that might work.
That does change things somewhat. I don't know if you're trying to trade this nicely fine-tailored blue suit, whether that would still be business or whether that would be persuasion or.
No, it'd definitely still be business.
Yeah.
It's a new deal. You've thrown in a fine blue suit.
Yeah, I'm gonna allow you to do it, but I'm also gonna give you a plus for remembering that you're still carrying a blue suit and
Damn.
trying to use it. I think that's a clever tactic.
Well played.
So I'm gonna give you a +2 for it because I mean,
What?
yep,
Jesus.
this is a particularly interesting thing that you're throwing in there, by the way.
That's fucking ludicrous. We should fuck credits. We just need suits. Endless suits.
Well, it's still the 25 credits, but it's a 75% discount with this suit.
What?
That's
That makes no sense.
No, that makes no sense.
a pretty good roll. It's because you've got plus
It's
plus 2.
plus.
You're an embarrassment.
Still
Bud.
makes no sense because plus 2 is still +2.
You're still an
You just
embarrassment.
can't do maths. That's 12.
Yeah. He just sort of snatches the suit off you and looks at it and throws a vac suit in your face. He's still annoyed with you, but he also takes the 25 credits off of you.
That
Nice.
suit was probably worth more than
It was definitely worth more than that.
Wow.
It was worth a lot more than that. And also, you're gonna really upset Catherine's character.
That's why I did it.
Okay, so after
Don't
making
tell
my
her. Just wait
purchases,
until she says
in
something about
in
it.
the upper district, you could have gone to like a nice thing and probably sold that for a amount.
How
I
much is a
think-
good amount?
I
Like,
think
how much was it worth?
I think she bought it for you at a discount, and I think she paid
It was
70.
free.
Oh, it was free. No, it wasn't, was it? I think she did pay for it.
Yeah, because no, she said we need it for the mission, so she gave it us.
Oh, yeah.
okay, so this suit that you don't even have anymore, we've decided its value, and I am leaving, and I state to the party, heading back to Feng's, looking for a weapon store. And yeah, I make my way outside, and I guess I'll look for a taxi, because it's quite a
Good.
distance.
Good memory recall. You could head over to the transport shelter.
Are we?
Yeah.
Question: do we have a time limit on this? Because we could suggest having a rest for a few hours, so that way I can recharge my psychic abilities.
Yeah, she
Definitely, yeah, that should be part of this.
But she requires it by the end of the night. You could still have a
Oh,
rest. Yeah, before sun comes up, so I suppose you could.
I'll
What's
leave
the
it to
amount
you,
of time
your
for
call.
recovering?
Well, fully recovering is 8 hours rest.
8 hours sleep. What time is it now? As I head towards the transport shelter.
Well, the time is still midnight in there.
Because the sun's glitched.
Yep.
And thanks to out of character, your guys running around and shooting people and glitching things out, it's gonna take even longer to repair apparently, according to the news.
So, if we're even more uncertain, well, if we're uncertain about the time, I guess we should not take rests.
Yeah, I just won't be able to use any psychic abilities.
It's a damn shame, but pressure is on. So, is there any vehicles arriving, departing from the transport shelter I can jump on, or do I? Because if I have to wait
Yeah,
around,
there's buses to and from. One's going to Upper District, one's going to the Underhabs, and so on.
Okay, I
One's going to different
hop
sections of.
onto an upper district bus, and I'd quite like to do it like, jumping onto the back of a moving bus, like a Victorian. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Like
I know which things you like. The double deckers that had like an open bit at the back.
Yeah.
That you had like a bar and you just sort of jump on, grab
Whatever.
onto the bar and jump on.
whatever the hell that is. Yeah. So I jump on. I'll pay for whatever transport cost it is.
The transport cost is quite negligible. Like,
Okay.
yeah, it's a 1 credit return to the place you're at now.
I'll subtract that. Yeah.
It's pretty cheap.
So
You have got it from the Rim District.
does this like take me to the diesel lift, or does this literally travel to the upper district?
It travels to a transport shelter in the Upper District.
Okay. So, would you be able to show me exactly where I emerge, or does it matter? Can I locate Feng's from here?
I think if I can, I'm sure there was one around here. I think there was one. Yeah, there, public transport. So yeah, it'd put you there. That's the main road right next to the bank, so it'd definitely drop you there.
Okay, that's absolutely wonderful, and I'm very familiar with this area, so I simply
Yeah. Go to the gun store.
enter the gun store. Yeah, and I this is the first time I've taken a look, so I guess I drool over everything in the cabinets, and I'm just like pressing my face up against
There's
it.
2 things that Yasiragi likes in life: guns and meat. That's
What about that gun that shoot meat?
I'm looking at a thunder gun, ideally, when hopefully approached by a salesman, and I'm just like, I've literally got my nose against the glass, and I'm just going.
Okay, we got it. You love guns. It's cool.
I picture it being like, because of how tall your character is, just like the legs being like almost above the hands, like you crouch down so low, looking into this thing that you like this big ball of legs and arms.
Yeah. So, and if I'm not approached, as someone can clearly tell that they can close a deal with this with this customer.
A gentleman approaches you and he's like, "It's an impressive gun, sir."
I look startled, and I like pull my face away from the glass. I'm like, indeed, I've been looking for one of these for quite some time. I don't know why I always fade off into a whisper. I've got to stop that. Yeah, I just say to the man, you might be able to help me out. I'm looking for a few items.
Of course, we can. Certainly, if you have the credits, we have the help.
Absolutely,
Just,
I
slightly
slap my
out of
pocket.
character, you could go into a whisper because you've cut your neck, and it could have damaged your vocal cord slightly.
Hey, you raise a good point there.
I just think it's because you think it makes you sound cooler. It's more mysterious.
He's got this cut down his neck. It could have like slight vocal cord damage.
I'm gonna have to think about that. Sorry, what did he say?
Have the credits, sir. We certainly have the help.
Of course. I'm like, I'm looking for a monoblade, kinesis wraps, and 2 high explosive grenades.
Like you're a man about business, sir. Of course, yes. We can certainly fit you with all of those things as long as you have the credits. We can certainly sort that for you.
Absolutely. I pull out my compad. I'm like, absolutely.
I picture this sort of relatively posh gun enthusiast like taking you by the arm and just grabbing a basket and putting items for you.
What's
running
a
you
kinesis
around the
wrap?
shop.
A kinesis wrap allows me to fight unarmed combat against armored people. Like,
Oh, cool.
So if they're using an exosuit, I can just punch through the armor.
Oh, that is
And,
awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. So that's a total of 200 credits, I believe. So yeah, I make the payment as requested.
He happily takes those credits off of you, puts your items on the counter, and he's just like, "Would you like these in a bag, sir?"
No, I literally start picking up the kinesis wraps off the counter and putting them on my hands, and I'm like, that won't be necessary.
And he looks at you and he's like, well, you've spent 200 credits, sir, and that is for every 100 credits you get a free cigar. So here's two complimentary smokes, as sponsored by Dr. Valcutta's Apothecary.
Sounds like an amazing place.
I put them both in my mouth, and I turn to leave, and I just laugh like, and exit back to the street and return to the party with these 2 cigars, which I strike up on the way, both simultaneously.
I can imagine you being like Captain Hook with 3 cigars in one of those.
Yeah, I guess I'd just head back to Gravats. There it is. And I'll meet the party there, I suppose.
Ah.
When you guys go to Gravats, do you go into the bar, or do you just head straight into the back?
I think I walked towards the back and less stopped. I actually I feel a bit. No, I just rat-a-tat-tat on the door. There we go. That's the name of Nicolo's weapon, I think.
Yeah.
And everybody else, everybody who like go to Cravats. Does anybody, in fact, the people that didn't have money to spend? Actually, okay, yeah, it was only Ferax that didn't buy anything. So yeah, do you
We
go
have no
back
money.
to Cravats
There's
as
not a
well?
lot what I can
Samuel?
do.
Yeah. I'm done.
Done. You got a pretty
Got
good
no
deal.
money.
You got a better deal, to be honest, but you got a pretty good deal.
Yeah, 'cause come to think of it, didn't try to make any business checks to bring the price down, but great.
Well, I'm just wondering. I don't know if there was done that in the upper district. Did a better deal with that suit. I don't think you guys have uncovered any yet, anyway, so it makes no difference. So you all head into Cravats, and I'm guessing you all just follow suit and head to the back room that you met Maxwell in.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, you guys walk back into the room, and I imagine you've got like your bags with your spoils of war inside them and stuff. And obviously, once again, you are greeted by Maxwell, who just sort of waves you all in. He's just like, come on, come in, and shuts the door behind you. And he's just like, right, chaps, are you ready to go?
I believe so, sir.
Excellent stuff. Well, you'll have to follow me. There's a little entrance down here that smugglers use. Just follow me, and sort of like opens up like what looks like a snooker cue like cabinet, and there's just steps that go down.
Oh, that's badass.
Like this snooker cue cabinet.
Yeah.
And yeah, you Rim District. I do. Characters icons are in. Drag them.
Is there any music?
Ta-da.
Question?
There will be in a moment. Just have to. Ah, there we go. In like if you go to the right hand side of the map and like to the right hand side bottom, like your characters there.
Cool.
Meow, 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 meow. Sorry.
So I take it we're just gonna follow Max to his ship, correct?
Yeah, it comes out here, and then there's a road that goes out there that has like a small like man-made crack, you know, like where they've broken through a bit of the of the dome. With this being the underhabs, it's pretty unchecked, and outside there you but I guess like adjust your eyes would be adjusted to the light, with it being quite dark inside the dome, because it's like basically it's constantly midnight inside District 5, but outside in the desert wastelands it's like just really sunny. It's like bright daylight, so it leads you through some tunnels and stuff like that, and you eventually get to the outside.
Oh, so this is what jet lag feels like.
Should we be gearing up coming out here?
Oh, by the way, I'm going to describe how I'll put my suit on. I put the vac suit on, but I've put my coat over the vac suit and my top hat over the hood. So there's a vac suit with a coat over it and a top hat on top.
So yeah, but Maxwell sort of like, oh yeah, you'll want to make sure you put on your vac suits. We're now in an area where you can catch the stain.
Okay, yeah, I do so, but I don't take any penalties. I guess the party would notice that I am like super comfortable with this. I'm so used to it. It's like a firefighter getting into his boots, and like I just like whoop, I'm just in a vac suit immediately, nearly.
You know what? Sack that. I'm gonna retcon slightly. I'm gonna put the vac suit on normally, but I'm just gonna have the top hat on because I can't put the vac suit over my hat.
Loud noises.
I don't know what we're yelling about!
I'll turn it down a bit.
Well, I turned it down. It's just because it reset and was on full again.
Okay, so does everybody suit up?
Yes.
Like with backsuits and whatnot? Yeah, he's once you've suited up, he's just like Jesus. Yeah, he's like Jesus.
Sorry, I want to find out the vac suit rules now.
I think they're around the page where all table is for it. Try and actually
So,
open up that document.
is the vac suit in place of my woven body armor, or do I wear both?
Basically, if you have an exosuit skill, unless you have an skill, let me start again. If you have an exosuit skill of 0, you take a -2 penalty to any skill or movement that requires movement.
But it does it mean that I have to unequip my armor to equip this?
It doesn't actually say, I don't think.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I don't think it actually states, so I'm guessing you can wear it with it.
Yeah, I think what it is, because it's an exosuit.
Yeah,
it
you're
does.
wearing your actual stuff still underneath it.
Yeah, because I think what it is that unless you are trained in exosuit usage, it's going to impede your movement.
Yep, don't worry, I'm highly trained.
Oh, the exosuit does give an AC of 7.
Yeah, I have a feeling it
Goes on instead
replaces
of your
your AC. Yeah,
armor.
it has kind of a thing of its own.
Yeah, it's not in armor. It's not in the armor place. So I don't think it does.
So I guess I still have my armor beneath, but now my AC is 7. I just need to know that whilst vac suited up, it's 7.
Okay, he sort of leads you around some sort of like dunes that are quite large and stuff like that, and as you sort of get over the dune, the sun's like behind it, you see like this silhouette of this dirigible. If anybody doesn't know what a dirigible is, it's an airship, basically like a boat but with a hot air balloon thing
It's
on
a
the top
balloon!
of it. And he's just like, gentlemen, this is my ship, the Bloody Nora. And he's like, come on, climb aboard, we've got some distance to go.
Yeah, sure, I'm sweating in this desert heat and I climb on. Oh my god, it's the best song of all time. No, it's too quiet.
Now, I started to rule.
I'm just making the levels right because I had it turned right up before.
Let me raise it again.
Yeah, as you guys take off, you sort of like pass over where Samuel Ward and Catherine Selrow once crashed, and you can see a graveyard of ships below you as you're heading out. Just wrecks everywhere, just sort of like half covered in sand and so on and so forth, and quite a lot of like sandstorm bits being like picked up in some dirt devils. Dirt devils are small tornadoes, for those who don't know, and being sort of swept across all of this quite horrible land. And Maxwell sort of there steering the ship as it's sort of like heading up on like a upwards trajectory, and he's just like, so any of you boys ever been on a dirigible before?
Not saying I have, sir. This is quite an experience. The beautiful vessel, must say, the Bloody Nora.
Praxis! The Praxis don't want to go!
Pretty boring for me.
Yeah, in response to Vito, he just sort of laughs. He's like, invigorating! And sort of takes off his hat and swings it forwards. He's just like, okay boys, we're going full pelt! And then sort of puts it into gear and thing starts picking up a great amount of speed as it goes forwards.
I'm gonna hold on to. I'm gonna reach and keep my hat on so it doesn't fall off in the wind. Woo.
If I can climb up somewhere cool or something to ride this thing, I definitely do. I've got like my hands in the air, like, yes,
On
this
the
is
front.
amazing. Possibly on the front, possibly climbing
Titanic.
up the balloon, like on some webbing or whatever. Who knows?
Yeah. Starts sort of chatting away. Who's nearest? Who stood nearest to Maxwell? I'm guessing you're up
Well,
on some rigging.
I'm furthest away, I'm like up
Yeah.
the side of the balloon, yeah. Woo!
At the
You just
front.
hear me in the background. Yeah!
I reckon that I'm stood next to him while watching him drive.
He's like, we have to get there pretty quick. Fresh salvage and the like. Not just me in these wastelands. Gotta hope that old Clamface doesn't get there first.
Face? Who's that, sir?
Can I hear this?
Gentleman goes by the name of Bastable Quint. We all tend to call him Old Clammy Face or the like, due to the fact he's got a massive tumour on his face.
Right, so is he some sort of rival of yours?
Could say that. We used to work together, but he prefers going for the darker stuff, if you catch my drift, and
Darker
I
stuff.
prefer things I can move along relatively quickly.
Right, so what would class as the dark stuff in your eyes, sir?
I'm not particularly fond of dealing with heavy black market materials myself. Prefer
Right.
to keep my nose clean. Bit more grey trade than black, if you know what I mean.
Right, some more like contraband and the
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, you could say that. You could say that. Sort of puffs on his pipe. He's like, if we bump into old Quinty, stuff might get quite serious quite quickly. I hope you gentlemen know how to handle guns.
don't worry
Meanwhile,
about that.
as he says exactly that, in the background, with 2 cigars in my mouth, burnt to about a third remaining, I'm just like hanging off the side, like with the biggest smile that you've yet seen on Yasuragi's face,
And a balloon full of gas.
and a
From the judging on his face, sir, I don't think we're going to have much problem with that.
and a large plasma projector, of course.
Hey, so have you heard about these murders that have been happening?
Yeah, I've heard about them. Old Carlos got himself done in by one, I believe. Stupid bastard.
Well, do you think it was just a murder, or do you think it was somebody trying to encroach in on your territory?
It's definitely the work of the Aldcombe Ripper. He's killed quite a few people before, hopefully the stupid bastard will get caught. He's obviously a nut job. As he says nut job, he looks squarely at Ferax.
Outcrow Ripper. So is that a nickname of where the murders first started, or was that more of a name that he gave himself?
Perhaps. No, because okay,
Aldcombe
correct
Ripper.
that. 1 second.
Is it
Parax was an acronym, okay? But I can't remember what was. I wrote it down somewhere, but I can't remind. And today I was trying to find it, but I was not able to find it. So I can't remember what the Parax was for. But so it was. No, I can't remember.
You just
wait,
start
wait.
saying this after he's asked about somebody else.
I'm going to leave it in as actual character speech because it shows how mental his character is.
No way.
Bastable raises his eyebrow and sort of like taps out his pipe and sort of looks at Ferax and then looks back at Vita and he's just like, I believe it's a message he wrote in blood in one of the alleyways. See, the Aldcombe Ripper tends to kill people within the Aldcombe section of the upper district.
Aldecombe?
Yes, Aldcombe.
Monica River, right.
It's like, we're nearly there now, boys!
Lovely. You know, it's a nice day for it. What a lovely day.
And at this point, you will have been travelling for, I'd probably say, about 30 minutes. So I guess this will be perfect time for first check. Dane. Find it. Okay, I'll just paste this straight in so you've got it to hand. I would, but this computer's lagging. Ah, there we go. Why does it do? Why do that to me? Oh, it's pasted twice. Great. Okay. I know it has it. It's just continued it. So yeah, just if you read through that bit there, that's what you need to do. Now is to roll a physical save or gain a system strain.
Is this what we all do because we're outside?
Yeah, wearing a vac suit. If you weren't wearing a vac suit, I imagine this would be quite bad, but you all are.
Okay, this is serious business. Target 15?
Do I have to roll 2? Because of my mental disease?
Target 12. actually.
Everyone has to roll.
It's 12 for us, Niccolo.
Right, I've got a system.
No! Yeah, I'm also
No,
strained.
for me, unluckily, is for mental, so is...
No, you still get the system strain first, though.
Yeah, I
No?
think it's physical in this instance, because it's for the vac suit thing.
Yeah.
But
it's-
I
it's-
don't have
it's-
a vac suit. I don't have it.
Oh.
You do have a vac suit. It's built into the soldier's armor, which is what you're
Oh.
wearing.
No, I have to roll with a 12 or a 15?
It's a 12, I think, for you guys, isn't
I've
it?
no idea against, because you're not using the damn macro.
The
I
macro
am
does-
using the
does-
macro.
I was getting
I'm actually
enraged.
using the
We
macro.
spent ages making these. Use them.
Even, just put it greater than, and then the value that you're rolling against.
Well,
Everyone got system strain.
everyone failed. You all take 1 point of system strain.
Damn.
Well, shit.
Yeah, I guess I notice I'm feeling a bit rough out here. Fucking hell, thought the rim stick was rough, you know. Jesus, that steak was overcooked, but this is ridiculous.
Yeah. Shouts back at you all, or forwards, I guess, because it'd be at the back of the ship. Don't know why I said back to you all. Front to back, wherever you are, he shouts. And he's like, okay, lads, we're going down. You might want to grip onto something tight. Could be a
Alright.
bit bumpy as we hit the ground.
I discard the now spent cigars. I like flick them off into the sky, and there's a nice plume of sparks disappear rapidly into the surrounding atmosphere. And I don't
the
climb
blue.
down. I don't climb down until we're actually landing. It's too fun.
Landed.
Yeah, you all hang on. The ship goes down.
Do we actually
Yeah,
need
you
to
will.
make a check to hold on, or is it a pretty smooth landing?
Actually, I will.
Because
Um,
you would ideally make like a piloting check for him, right?
yeah, which I will.
I think I'll decide to follow Yozuragi, so I'll jump into this kind of flying thing.
What?
Wait, aren't we talking about the fact if... No, okay, nothing, never mind. I'm just confused.
System strain. Oh yeah, I should update that in Roll20 also.
What is, would it be modified by? pilot thing? Is it just a straight 2d6 with like what attribute?
Intelligence.
It's the 10 system strain.
It depends on your constitution. My max is
No, like in roll 20, which one's system strain?
whichever you set it to.
You update it in your character sheet, it should update on your thing.
Let's take a look at this beautiful token. Oh damn, I can't even see the...
Yeah, it lands. It lands alright, it's fine. It's not too rough. It hits the floor with a bit of a thud, but nothing too bad, just like a slight sort of jerk.
We were only braced just in case.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys, you land on the ground and you notice how desolate of a wasteland this is. It's just so... everything just seems dead, devoid of life is definitely the word you'd use for it. And Maxwell says, the ship we need to salvage is just down there. It's got a few bits in it. We're only here for the golden thread. Anything else you guys, want to pick up? There's a few other bits of thread there. If you want to take that and try and flog it, I don't give a damn. I'm only here for that one piece. Now these are in crates, so they're gonna need to be carried. They're heavy, so it might be pretty tricky. If you guys run into too much trouble, just give us a shout and maybe we can use the ship in some way, but I'd rather not do it, seeing as I've only just had the hull repaired.
Okay, well, I guess they're arguing Tharek's going to be the guys with the guns, so I guess it's going to be me and Samuel that's going to have to do the heavy lifting.
Right.
Yeah.
Quite frankly, I don't want to get my arse shot off, so
The ship is like half embedded into like a huge like sand dune hill. It's like half in, the back end's ripped off, so it's just got like a hole that's empty into like the sort of the cargo hold, and inside there's lots of bits and bobs, but it's quite dark in there.
Could you do a perception check to look for other stuff? See if there's anything else around.
Any other ships or anything
Yeah,
else in
any
the cargo
ships
hold?
or any people. No, around, like, everywhere.
yeah, good idea. I think I might try that myself, actually.
Plus one.
Nice.
I'm not doing so well
good
with these
roll.
rolls.
Samuel's got it covered.
Yeah, he's got your back. Yeah, there's some ships off in the distance, like, you can you make them out through the, sort of heat waves that are running across this place. Like, you can see that there's metal glistening and whatnot, but they look relatively far. I'd probably say about 200, 300 meters away from you. So about half a kilometer away from you. And there's only two that are like close enough that you can make them out, but there's two off in the distance, and there's no visual signs of life anywhere.
Right, okay, gents. Team brief here. Right, who's got the best? Yazzie, Tharex, who of you two's got the best perception? Who's got the best eyes?
I've got a 0.
How about you, Tharex? Perception, what's your perception?
It's the same. It's the same for both of us.
0. Right, this is how I think we should do it. We need one person to keep an eye out for any people trying to rape us in the arse, and one of us to cover our asses in case there's someone in that ship. How's about that?
I'll hang back if it's all right with Ferex.
Yes, it's okay.
Alright,
But I want to stay with Yazragi. He's my friend.
well, you're not going away too far. You're just gonna keep an eye on us while we're getting the cargo.
I'll be waiting for you
Okay.
right here.
It just a second. I also wave with that hand with the robe or something.
Just puke
Right,
all
wait.
over the visor of the
Wave
back
the dead
suit.
hand.
Yeah, this way, exactly this way.
Alright, 1 second.
He's just carrying that round.
Waves the hand at him.
So if
No,
they
yeah, but it's dead, so something like.
disappear inside the ship, I'm just gonna
One
like.
moment, I've not finished yet. Hold
Oh.
your horses.
Oh, alright.
Maxwell
Okay,
sees
okay.
the hand and thinks it looks relatively familiar.
Oh shit.
What? No.
Can't go back now, you've already done it.
And stares at Ferax and frowns ever so slightly, but doesn't break his stare.
Come on, Ferex, let's get out of here. Go on, Ferex, let's go get this stuff.
I watched him and slowly I do this.
I'll be honest, just outside, waving the hand of somebody's best friend around them that you've chewed off with your teeth from a dead person in a morgue is just a little bit uncouth. Okay, sorry Yasu, what is he
I
doing?
hide it. I hide it.
So this thing is
I
like
don't
emerging
know
from
the
a
name.
sand dune, and there's a
Yeah.
big opening ripped in, and they're gonna disappear into the darkness. I'm just gonna stand in like a power stance on some kind of outcrop of distorted metal, I guess, or whatever this thing's made of, and just look badass in the bright desert sun, I guess.
Alright, I'm gonna also unholster my submachine gun just to have it ready.
Right.
My weapon's always ready.
Samuel.
Ready for anything.
Maxwell, who's sort of like walking up behind, she's walking quite gingerly, and he sort of shouts to you from a distance. He's just like, actually, he shouts. Can anybody hear him? Because he stood quite away, and I'm guessing it would be the people that are stood outside. But I wonder if anybody's actually able to hear him.
I'm
but I don't know how
outside. Should I do perception?
Yeah, definitely. Please roll perception. Just want to see if you're able to hear him. Sound of these dirt devils. and
Well,
whatnot.
I'm
You
pretty sure I
certainly
can hear him.
Yeah, you can
Right,
hear everything.
I managed to roll I've rolled a 7. Does that mean I can hear him?
Do I also hear some treasure?
Do you know what I hear?
Glistening on the treasure.
Yeah, you hear Maxwell who shouts, "Now be careful in there, boys! This whole place is laden with old mine shafts. You want to be careful whilst you're walking. We don't know exactly what's underneath it." And you also hear sort of ground slowly giving way and whatnot as
Alright,
well.
so I turn around, put a hand on the door
Backsliding.
frame wherever they entered or whatever, and I lean my head into the darkness as I can hear the last echoes of them disappearing inside the vessel, and I'm like,
We haven't gone
The-
in yet, have we?
oh,
Yeah.
Kirk, you just ruined my entire monologue, I don't even care anymore.
Yeah,
Look, because we're gonna send Ferex in first with the gun ready.
Well, even if you went in or you didn't or whatever, I was the one who heard him.
Let's
so.
pretend we've got it anyway. Go on, you're saying.
Yeah, I just yell after you. I relay his message, but slightly distort it to, "The desert might swallow you alive."
The greedy bastard! Shout back.
fuck you, ground, you prick. Right, okay.
You're a prick! Nah.
I'm gonna if I hear any shifting beneath my feet, like this thing lets out an unnatural sounding groan as if something's giving way. Yeah, I want to know. I definitely want to know.
Right, let's. Is it rather simple to find the cargo bay of this ship?
Yeah, I said it. It's the actual like main entrance bit, like where the doors were, like at the back of the ship where they drop down, and then there's the airlock. That bit's been ripped off on impact, so it's literally just a hole straight into the cargo bay.
I'm gonna say we send Ferox in first.
Okay, I'm going.
And how does Ferak feel about this? do you ask him? Like, how do you ask him? Like,
Hey Ferox, wait a minute. How'd you fancy doing a bit of pest control?
Huh?
Well,
What do you mean?
well, what I mean is that I want you to go in that hole there, and you see anything that will look like it's gonna piss you off. I want you to get rid of it.
Do I have to shoot?
Well, it's up to you. You can shoot it, or you can you can eat it. You know, if it's a person, ask it first.
No.
ask him,
No.
can I eat
I
you?
don't want to ask him.
It's very important you ask them first, because if they disagree with you, you can then kill them.
But I want to wait Yosragi to come back.
Oh, don't worry, Yosragi's right here. He's gonna be guarding the entrance.
Okay. I go.
Right. And I'm gonna follow slightly behind him. I'm gonna keep my distance.
It's pretty damn dark in there.
Make it. Oh, I have my Google.
I'm gonna put
my
on my low
goggles,
light.
genius.
I'm gonna put on my low light goggles as well.
Good job I'm not going in because I forgot to buy any thermal flares or glow bugs, so...
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
So, well, I
This
think
was the perfect situation for Glowbug. How
Yeah.
dare, that's it.
Exactly.
Campaign's cancelled, everybody go.
That's-
Go.
that's- We failed.
Wait. Wait a second. Maybe I. Let me see.
Low light,
No,
low
I don't know.
light level goggles will be perfect for this scenario as well. Yeah, like yeah,
Like two of them on?
you both head in, and Vita, you're behind him.
yes, but I'm gonna keep my distance. So if anything happens, it'll happen to him
I have
first.
already my. I can say that I have already my weapon dropped out. Sorry, just check.
Yeah, that'll be a good idea. Me too. So, I'm
I
basically
see.
sheepishly.
Here,
I'm
mousey,
basically.
mousey. Here, mousey, mousey.
After like about 30-40 seconds, your eyes are fully adjusted to the the change from light to dark to then like goggle things, and your eyes have adjusted and you can start to see things clearer. So what do? You're inside the thing. There's lots of inside this cargo bit. I imagine everything's tinted green. I picture like low light goggles, a bit like night vision.
Yeah, that's the way I imagine
yeah.
it as well.
So like there's big crates all over the place, and it's all
Well-
sort of toppled. Some of it's spilled out, and there's like rotten, fruit and vegetables and stuff like that. And
Well, first thing first, as I always say. So let's do a perception check.
Good idea.
7. Okay, 7 is not bad. Not too good, but yeah, something in between.
What, 6?
As I was saying, you can see sort of like some boxes. Some of it's opened up. There's a couple of what appear to be corpses on the floor. They're quite skeletal and appear to have abnormal growths on like the back of like their neck and stuff like that. The pustuling and pussing and stuff like that, but they're pretty dried up corpses.
Okay, first thing, I come close to one of those corpses and I eat these big things that they have behind them, just to see how it tastes. It's my way to see.
Thorax,
Wait,
did you
it's-
ask him first?
It's my way to see if they are dead from a long time. But I test them and I can say, this is not too rotten. Maybe 1-2 days, something like that.
all I'm gonna say is, Thorax, you ask him first.
All right.
Ask him first.
I touch him something like my finger. No, I have a dead hand. I use my dead hand to touch him and say, "Can I eat you?" Okay. And I eat him.
Oh, I love playing around with Ferax's mind. Right. All right. See what?
Yeah. So
after...
you reach down and you bite this thing. You bite the pustule off of its neck.
What's he taste like? I'd imagine you describing that.
Yeah. It's sort of got. If anybody's sick, I do apologise. It's got a very sort of sweet, rotteny sort of taste, and it bursts in your mouth, and bits of this like pus dribbling from your rodent's denture, and there's like blood and stuff, and all sorts of horrible things, and there's like matter inside it. I don't know what this matter is. It's like congealed.
And
disgusting.
As you bite off this thing off of this dead thing's neck, where you sort of like raised, and you've got all this pus and stuff dribbling. Sort of hear like a shriek, and it's sort of like and it sort of like rises up, and this body just gets up and starts screaming.
I just watch him for 1 second, then I pull my gun to him and say, "Stay down! I'm eating you!" And they shoot him.
Right, fuck this. I'm out of here. Vita's gonna run out, and when I get to use the rug again, so I'm gonna go, "Fucking zombies, mate!"
I just walk inside immediately. I don't even hesitate. As soon as he's like running out screaming, I enter.
An important thing to everyone. Now, for me, to fight zombies is like to fight living food, okay? This is my point of view. It's like for Yuzuragi to fight against, a roasted chicken.
I'm just gonna move your characters down into the bottom corner on this thing, because like there's a bit that I need to obviously add in. I don't know whether that'll actually add it or not. An actual image. I'm gonna have to find an image for it. 1 second.
You can destroy it if you want.
Okay, I have to quickly add an image. It won't take long though. Something that I wasn't expecting to happen, but it happened. I think I've got a couple of stock images that I can probably pull up.
Yeah, I'm like pulling Mad Dog over my shoulder as I enter the darkness. Can't see anything, by the way. Still going for it.
I'm so brutal.
Wait, can I shoot him? I mean, can I roll the dice? Because I don't think I have to roll an initiative. I was eating him. It's my right to keep eating him.
Pretty sure it's an initiative roll. Especially if you want to pull your weapon. Like, you could probably try to bite his throat out.
Wait, my weapon was still drawn out.
It was ready, but you were eating his neck.
I was just using my mouth. I mean,
so
my power.
You run in, and I'm guessing this is the point where some initiatives are always going to be in order.
Okay.
Definitely.
So yeah, there's a bit that looks. Actually, if I do that, does it pop up for everybody when I do that? I think it does, doesn't it?
Yep.
Cool. Excellent. So if you select your tokens, I'll move yours so you can all see each token.
Hashtag initiative. What the fuck is that? Sweet Jesus. Finally, I've seen something more hideous than Ferax.
Oh, yeah, right.
Oh, great initiative.
Fine.
Damn it. Okay,
I don't
I'll try.
think you beat him.
I don't actually see these appearing in the thing, by the way. They're not showing up in this turn order.
That's because he probably didn't use the macro, maybe? Or...
No, I think you have to make sure you select your token, don't you?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, make sure you have your token highlighted, guys.
Make sure you click your token before you do it, otherwise you won't get put into a turn order, and I won't allow you to be in the fight.
Woo! 2.
Because I'm a bastard like that.
Yeah, it makes sense. I'm coming in from outside. Gonna be a low initiative. Vita, you're presumably now behind me. I don't know.
Here, well, I basically just ran. I basically put you and Samuel in between the ship and me, and like pointing like fucking zombie, mate.
I love
wait,
your character.
Why I'm not inside that order?
I don't think you had your token selected when you did the initiative macro, so you'll
Yeah,
have to
you
be
have to
added
select your
manually.
token.
Either that
Okay,
or
wait,
forced to
I can
reroll.
do it.
Yeah, just select your token and then just do another roll. And
Okay.
yeah, there we go. And now we will do organised by descending. There we go. That's the turn order right there.
Wow. Naturally.
I have just one question. Why I have a super big peak of a strange monster with 2 add, while my token is a super small monster?
Just because I'm not scaling it, I can't be arsed.
Reference.
Because it's a giant.
And,
Yeah, but
yeah,
this
it
way
was
it's
just
just
as
a bit
you-
scary.
as you run in, by the way, as it screams and gets up off the floor, other ones start to raise up with it.
Yeah, I immediately assessed this. I can't do anything right now, can I? But can you?
If it's a free action, you can do.
Yeah,
Well,
it's still
can-
a free action for this moment.
Can you
Once I
like?
add in the others.
Can you draw out like the space and how they're distributed and that kind of thing, and where the party members are relative to me and the zombies,
Yeah,
etc.?
I'll should have enough space to draw it here. Right, hang on one moment.
Might be easier
and-
to make a new slide so you can use the
I
grid or
can't
something.
because of the I can't
That's
because
too
of
many.
the space issue. No, I'm just out of space, aren't I?
Damn it.
Like, this
Yeah,
is
I'm
Drawing
premium
it,
account.
it won't be too much of a big issue. Just do a rough drawing of the ship.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do sort of like the rough sort of bit.
Enigma, sorry if I tell you that, but okay, well. I mean, I was hoping to scoot off in half an hour because I have to clean the kitchen and I'm already starting to be a bit sleepy. So, can you just start shooting, killing you?
But I have to make sure that everybody knows where everything is before.
Yeah. I mean, I know. Sorry, I don't want to be. I don't have a voice, but I don't want to be bothering. It's just that you know, the fact that I'm 1 hour later than you, it's always a bit a pain in the ass. Also because I have things to do in the kitchen, and
Okay,
I don't want to end up sleeping in the kitchen.
this is where the oh no, where that was on the right one. Hang on. Corpse there. Here's where the one was that you bit the neck of. The bit where the dotted line is, that's the doors. Go
Right.
inside.
Guess I'm in between.
I don't know if this will rule her very well, by the way. Definitely doesn't rule her very well.
Yeah. Fine by me.
We can do a scale. So like let's say
It's
so
like
many.
1 to 10.
Yeah, just basically remove a thing. So move the decimal point. So that where mine says 270, that'd be 27, because that's actually more alike the right
Yeah.
size. Yeah. And I need to
That'll be
do
11.
rolls for this one.
Max, you want to move your token to the first zombie?
Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, I just have some problem with. Wait.
Wow.
I do it. Okay.
Oh no, that does
That
mean
fall
that,
would be after us.
yeah, it is after. I'm going to drag it down. It just does that manually. There we go.
So presumably on my first turn, I'm gonna need to do a perception check just because it's too dark for me to actually see anything.
Isn't it low light though, not actual darkness?
Yeah, it's low light, so you can just take a penalty and set your thing so you see less. Like you can change your bubble I don't know what the distance. I'd probably say about 10 meters in front. No, about 5 meters in front of you. You'd probably be able to see. So you could change your vision bubble down, and then that would be your visual range.
Oh shit.
Remember, when you're doing it to this, that's rounding up. So you want, so for example, if you want to do 10 meters, it has to be 100 meters. Oh no, wait. It is.
Yeah,
Ignore
so
me.
20
Ignore me.
would be 200.
Yeah.
I could use a grenade, but I'm worried about disturbing the sediment below the ship and killing us all.
Also, the cargo. Remember the cargo?
Yeah, the cloth.
Yeah, there's plenty of cloth, and it's just a fragmentation grenade. It's not going to burn anything up or anything.
Whereabouts is your character, Vita? Because you were in with Ferax. So
He ran
Ferax
outside
is-
to alert
Oh, he
me.
ran outside.
Yeah.
But as soon as I saw a body get up, I was like, fuck that, and ran out. I've seen this movie.
I have an idea. Enigma, why don't you use the, little symbols like this one, to... Because actually I don't know which one is the one with Ike initiative. I mean, which one
If
have
you
8,
hover
which
over
one
it, the
6.
turn order, it puts a box around it. Like in the turn order panel, if you hover over it, it'll show you.
God. Okay, found it.
Okay,
We have
So-
some problem with meters.
this Termi attacks, so I need to roll for an attack. What am I doing? I can just roll an attack roll. Don't know why I'm doing that.
What's the thing to
Select
see if
him.
you hit? Is that the attack?
Yep.
The attack macro.
Yep.
I think
I think
there's
so, yeah.
some problem with meters.
So his target.
Yeah,
Well, what
we're,
you
we're
do-
just going to
well,
have to estimate.
What you do is that you double it, so that's technically, you half it, so that's technically, so 40 is 4 meters.
Yeah, you just move the decimal. So if it says 200, it's 20. If it says 17, it's 1.7.
You
Okay.
can
You should
you can
read the
literally
decimal
just
place.
tell us how distant things are as well, because hopefully you know.
3.
I just wanted the map for like vague reference,
Yeah.
not
It's
a
good for
precise
placement.
thing.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. The beast takes a swipe at Farax, but misses by quite a distance.
I think in this game, I still have to be hit one time. Never
Yeah,
happened. yet.
everything missed you. It's crazy.
Yeah, if you get hit one
It's a
time, though,
beast
you'll
killer.
probably die.
Well, I've brought Lazarus
Point nine.
patches.
So I can do the distance. This swarms over and again does the same.
Oh my god. My cat, just fart. Oh, come on.
Oh. Is 20 a hit or a miss?
20 is a hit. Anything below is a miss.
He has his AC 3.
Yeah. And they've only got primitive weapons.
Presumably claws and hands. I mean mouth.
Yeah, it's based on it's like a 1d4, so
Their AC's 3.
Don't forget to cycle through the turn
no,
order.
their AC's 9.
Alright, so.
I can
Ferex
give you a
is
quick
3.
run through.
Oh, no, that's fine. It's just that I got a bit confused. No, that's Farax's one because you also add Farax's AC.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what he did. That's
He
what
did.
the 3 is, isn't it?
yeah, that's what the 3 is.
Ah, right.
1d20 plus 3. The only thing I
for-
forgot was a +1 bit of still.
Oh yeah, I forgot that Ferox has still got that armor on.
Yeah.
Don't forget to cycle through the turn order.
I believe it's my turn. I'm staying right here.
Yeah, Matt, you can cycle it through so it shows whose turn it is.
There we go.
Right, am I allowed to ready actions, or is that not the rule here?
I don't believe there's any system for it.
In fact, that's alright. I'm just gonna wait. I can't see him right now.
So you're passing?
I'm passing.
Okay.
Samuel.
I'll edge forwards until I can see something.
Damn.
That would be probably about. So we're saying that I'll take a penalty. So there. Can I see them?
1 second.
Why don't you
5,
look for something like a click for the
15.
light?
In low light vision, how far do
No,
you
you'd
see?
have to move slightly further forward. Yeah,
There
now
we
you
go.
can see them.
Okay, and I'll.
I'm not sure, Tom, because we made up
Make-
the vision rules.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I'll
That's alright.
make an attack.
Which one are you
Armor
attacking?
class
Yeah,
9.
which one do you attack?
The one right in front of him.
Right, I see.
One.
Yeah,
Attack bonus.
that's the one that rolled initiative 8. It has an AC of 9, by the way, in case you missed it before.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that on a miss, there's a chance to shoot Ferox because he's in line of sight.
I guess so, yeah.
I have power. You can't shoot me. Look, Atmar shoot this guy.
Ooh. Do you have any nothing? You have no +1.
For what else is there? 'Cause I get-
Attribute, Dex, the skill in
no.
the weapon or the combat type, attack
it
bonus if you're a warrior.
0, 0,
No,
0,
it doesn't.
0.
No, he just misses.
Try.
James.
How do you want to do like a line of sight thing? Should he roll to hit again on Ferox? Or
Yeah, I think a roll to hit again, but on Ferox.
With his AC.
3.
3.
But if your
what
weapons-
tech level? Yeah, if your gun's tech level 4, then it'll
Yeah.
be 9 because it'll ignore it.
Oh Jesus. Well, he has the stain anyway. Nothing's
Oh,
lost.
it's fine.
Oh, we're all
The
good.
-1
You
wouldn't
missed
have been
anyway.
in there, but it would have been 19 still.
Damn, 2 19s.
Okay.
Deadly
So
creature
the
turn.
next is the other Termi, which is the one at the back. So yeah, triggered by the noise that he heard, he just runs forwards to the source of it and heads towards Samuel Ward.
Right.
And need to know your. He
Right.
definitely can do it.
7.
It's 17, so I can do it and still take an action. And I need to know your.
AC will be 7. I don't think I have any other modifiers.
Oh shit! Yeah, true. Okay. I think that was wrong. No, it's 0.
It.
The first hit of the game.
I believe so. Except for
Well, for enemies.
yeah, a guard got shot several times.
Reaching out with its
Thank God.
demented claws, it swipes across your, swipes across your face and your back suit and whatnot, and sort of deals some damage scratching into you.
It's a good point. I'm pretty sure these things can't break into the vac suits. They have no... Or maybe they could bite
Bludgeoning.
it?
It's bludgeoning damage, I think, is what it is.
It would, yeah, so it would need to be a sharpened device.
Yeah, they've got like bladed fingers almost. They're like really sharp fingers. Crepid, sharp things. They're based on the term is from the book, which use a knife. So
are you lower than 10 hit points? I assume yes, you are, because you couldn't not be. Therefore, there's a 50% chance that your suit is torn, if this is technically a bladed weapon attack.
yeah.
Oh no.
And how do we? How does he roll for
Is
that?
the sound that you made.
I guess roll a d2.
Yeah, just roll a
Tom,
1d2. See if your suits.
Which way around is it? If I get
One
to
is
it,
a fail, I guess.
Yeah.
Right.
Have fun.
Okay, it's now Therax.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, it's your
actually,
go.
I think that when I was eating something, the things that I was eating tried to rebel to me. I'm eating more, right? So I just, something like, can I just attack him by eating him?
You can, but it'll do less damage than if you were to hit him with a gun, or like a bullet from a gun, or
Yes,
a
but-
weapon.
I'm trying to be interactive,
All right. Well, yeah, you can just try and bite him. A bite would be.
Okay, well, no, wait. I said that I was shooting him, and then I already said that I was shooting him before.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I think I deserve a +1 because I'm fighting against food.
Wait, it's you just want to roll your attack roll, and their AC is 9.
Okay, so I decided to attack this one, the one with 8 in initiative, because this was the one that I was eating, so I'm angry to him. Angry and angry. Sorry, bad joke. Worst joke ever. Okay, so there's an hashtag, something like attack. Target armor class 9, right?
Yeah, their AC is 9.
Okay, attack bonus 1. Combat skill 0. Attribute bonus 0. And penalty 0. Something like the worst roll ever.
Yeah. But because these two are stood so close together, because they're basically stood there, because we did it to see if he hit you, then I guess we should do it for you to see if you hit the other one when you miss him.
Oh, okay.
Because they're stood next to each other, so just roll again and see if you hit the other one.
Okay, so roll. Same thing, 9, 1.
I mean, if it's next to, it's not really in line of sight, but...
Oh, well, I like to be, quite repetitive.
Well, I'm
in
just
my
thinking,
rolls.
like,
The
if
exact same
he
dice.
shot and it, like, veered slightly to the left, it may have hit the other one.
I guess so.
So, like, I picture them being sort of, like, together, those two. The other one ignored them. And it's Yasu's go.
Okay, so I run inside, and what do I see?
Well, I need to do this, because you're 5 meters, so from where you are at the moment... Oh, it's like the same as your
Well,
attack level, so where that
I'm not
red is-
actually here, I just want to do it in the theatre of the mind. Like, I run inside within weapon range. Or, well, I just run inside, and what do I see? I still have some movement left. As soon as I
Yeah.
know what's going on, I'll position myself.
You can see Samuel Ward wounded, his vac suit's torn. There's a Termi standing like over him, like screaming. Can't see it, but you can hear Therax shouting in the back, in the like distance, and it's echoing about the place. Sort of like I imagine him shooting, goddamn gun, fucking missing, and moaning about his gun.
No,
And
actually,
you can
I'm
see
more like waiting
from
about
where you are. Yeah, it'd be quite dark, but you'd sort of just about make out some cargo behind Samuel.
Okay. Yeah, I just check. There's nothing more logical I could do. No, I'm just going to take the simple option of shooting the thing in. Is Samuel Ward like knocked down to the ground? Can I safely shoot over him, or do I need to move?
Well, that's down to Samuel whether he falls to the floor or not. Being attacked.
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
But,
So
actually, no, I wouldn't fall. I would get pushed probably though. I'd get moved. If he's swiping, I would probably, you know, like when you get hit, you're like,
Yeah.
so I get like
that's
pushed.
true. I don't know whether it's gonna gain
I don't
you any
know how
distance,
big,
a
but-
significant, you know.
Like that.
It's not much at
Yeah,
all.
yeah.
So okay, I run to this corner then, and get my trusty macro.
Matas.
What's its AC?
9.
No penalty, or is it a darkness penalty?
Maybe.
No, because it's long as I've already given you like your vision range, so you can. It's like the same as your red bubble. So as long as it's within your red bubble, then there's no penalty.
Okay, well, let's say that it is for, you know,
Yeah.
I
like,
position myself appropriately.
in the corner.
Hit.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, that's
What,
a
that
nice
is an
hit.
amazing hit. Okay,
Yeah.
Hit.
roll for
Wow.
damage.
Whoa!
Even my
Vaporized.
craft is amazing.
Yeah,
Even
it
my
just-
craft is amazing.
You hit it, and it literally just explodes. Like
Ooh.
it doesn't burn it or anything. Like I imagine it's so dry that it just breaks
pops.
apart.
Oh, that's
And,
just
like,
such a scene.
Bits of it like fly out everywhere. One of its heads goes one way, one of it flies the other.
Wait,
I'm
wait,
like
can you do
shielding
something
from the
acrobatic
gibs, like, oh god.
Enigma, can you do something acrobatic, like, you know, taking some piece of his body in my mouth, and like, you know, something like it's flying and just.
Well, it
I reckon he'd be a bit too occupied with the other two.
Yeah.
you
No,
could do that,
I'm always.
but you'd be doing it as your turn instead of shooting.
As a free action,
Yeah.
I yell, Samuel, get the fuck out of here and patch that suit!
Okay, so yeah, this term is not moving. It's deadlocked on Ferax. It's the one that bit him. It can see like its own pus coming from his mouth. It's
By the way,
Pretty
good.
just to note, my
No.
weapon does make a noise,
it does make a noise.
just to let you know.
I feel like that thing in anime where it's like.
Yeah, imagine it like, that's basically it, you did it perfectly.
Can you redo it?
Again, it wipes at you, but I picture like you sort of like dodge out of the way slightly, or perhaps its sight isn't so greatly aligned with you and it misses.
Have you guys ever seen that documentary where a grasshopper mouse fights a scorpion? And imagine it'd be something like that.
This one, which isn't so deadlocked, again, as these things do, makes his way to where the sound has come from and sees you and heads over to you. I think I'm okay in measuring it from there to there. That'd be...
I accept that
Yeah,
it's
it's fine.
possible, regardless.
Yeah, it is. It's 7.6 meters to you, 7.9 meters to you. And yeah, it tries to take a swipe at you. I need a second.
My AC is 5. Wait,
That's
yeah, that's right.
okay. So yeah.
In the vac suit though, don't you have an AC of 7?
Oh Jesus, we've been using the wrong AC.
I use 7. But yeah, everyone should be using
Yeah, we have
except
7
Ferrex.
except-
No, the only person that hasn't is Pharax, but he isn't technically he is wearing a vac suit, but it's also got armor on it
built
as
in.
well. It's like
And only Tom
But
would
his is
take
fine.
a -2 for being in the vac suit. Because I have Culture Spacer, which
Yeah,
apparently
Nice.
skips it as
Tom's
well.
not in the fight or being attacked, so we're all good. It's fine. So yeah, it's a 7. I mean, 7.
Damn.
Oh,
Fair
God.
enough.
Oh.
Ouch.
Lunges forwards. Oh, it's just another 3, and it's sort of hit, like across your chest. Obviously, it's not tall enough to get up to your face. It's like the lower rib section sort of like gouges into you.
Hmm.
And I
Okay,
guess
I
you
hate
would-
to say it, but
Nice, nice.
Great job.
In that case,
Great
it
job.
tries to take a swipe at you, but like it fingers bend backwards because it's all distorted.
yeah,
and stuff. It's, sort of
it's like
delved.
swiping, and instead of dodging backwards, I just go, and it like breaks its arm.
You essentially just slaps your chest.
That's basically a Mr. Team moment where someone punches him and he doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Or if we do college days, a bit like the time when I overthrew a stapler at Smithson's face and it just never changed. It's Tom's go.
Right, I'm gonna sheepishly wander. Actually, does the does the -2 affect my attacks as well?
Everything. Yeah.
Everything.
Can't take damage surely from the weapon.
Oh
just
yeah,
your-
sorry.
Your attack.
If you
so you'll
step
get a
inside,
minus.
that's your vision bubble, just so
Right.
you know. Unless you have low light goggles or a flare.
think
he
You
does.
throw a
Well,
flare out.
I do have low light goggles.
Don't
Brilliant.
deploy a flare when people are using goggles. It's gonna kill their eyes.
But I'm
There we
gonna.
Okay, so there you go. So
Oh shit.
yeah, you can see both of them from where you are, right there.
I can't really shoot. I'm gonna make a decision here. Yeah, I think I'm able to do this safely. Right, I'm gonna let rip on the one that's near Yazaragi.
Okay.
I'm gonna burst fire that sucker, so it means that I negate the minus. I just only get a +1 instead.
Sorry, Enigma, I had to understand.
Whoa! Nice.
What was that, Niccolo?
In my sheet there's something like ammunition 66. What does that mean?
It means that you've got 6 bullets in your chamber, and it's a 6 clip. So if you shoot 3 bullets, then it will be 3 of 6, because that's the maximum it holds is 6 at one time.
The HP one for doing damage
But-
on HP.
Hey, what?
No,
HP roll.
because everyone's
No, no, it's-
weapon
it's,
has a difference,
the
so it'll
attack
just be
for your
whatever your
weapon.
weapon is.
Fair enough.
What?
Nice.
That's 7.
Yeah. You.
Wait, how do you have a +3 on damage? Is that the burst fire?
That's the burst fire.
Oh, nice.
Wow. That is a nice burst fire.
Oh no, it's +2. Ignore me. So
Right,
that's
that's still
6.
6. That's still pretty damn good. Yeah, you fire a couple of rounds off with your burst fire from your submachine gun, and it just pelts up its chest, hits it there, then hits it there, and then just splats its brain, and it sort of just billows back into the wall.
Like,
and
what?
some entrails spill out onto Yasuragi, but I don't think he minds.
Have you guys ever seen that scene from have any of you guys seen Big Trouble in Little Chinatown? Big Trouble in Little China?
Yeah, I know the film, but no.
There's a scene where Jack Burton's character just starts first fires the gun, so it's like.
Okay, it's your go, Samuel.
I'm gonna move out, so I'm just around the corner.
You just run out. You listen to Yasu and remembered. Good thinking.
And use my turn to patch the suit.
Yes. Alright.
Okay.
Go.
Burst 5. Burst 5. Okay. Do you have to add the bonus for the burst fire here?
You what? Sorry.
The bonus for the burst fire.
If you choose to use it.
Yes, I want.
Yep.
I mean, okay.
But you
bonus-
do you do that on the attack roll? You don't do you do it on the damage bit after?
No, you do it
Oh,
on
so just on
both.
the-
Do it on both.
Yeah, it gives a +2 to both.
Yeah, it helps you hit,
Nice.
it helps you do damage. Makes
Okay,
sense,
so-
more bullets, more hits, more
Yeah,
damage.
more bullets, yeah.
So actually, I
chance with more
increase
bullets,
the
of
attack
course.
bonus to 3 instead of 1.
Oh no, it's your attack bonus and damage when you burst fire is +2.
Yes, it was not what I mean. Oh.
Gains a +2 to hit.
Oh my god!
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
And now roll for your damage. It was the
And that gets
1d10 +2.
Yes.
Is there a natural 20 in this? Would he have rolled max damage? Or is that not in Stars Well numbers?
It makes no difference, there's no crits or anything.
It's a shame, really.
I prefer it, because weapons
Oh,
don't
fuck.
crit,
Can you
really.
think back? Oof. So boring.
It makes no difference. That thing is obliterated.
Okay, wait,
Like,
can you describe it?
You fire 2 round. Like I imagine you double tapping.
Wait,
Right.
can you describe how I kill it?
Please do.
That's what you
describe
did.
how you
Oh,
kill
Alright,
it.
yeah.
So something
You
like
describe
his
it.
right is in front of me, and I'm angry because I want to eat him. So I just I eat him his mouth with the back part of my gun, and then when he's something like going over the floor, kneeling before me, I put the gun in his head and just splatter everything that's inside his head all around. I feel like splatter, super splatter. Yeah. Okay, nothing. I just wanted revenge from this ugly
Yeah,
thing.
there you go. That done
Okay,
with.
Right,
because-
okay, let me take a minute, guys. Need to fucking change my
one thing,
shorts for
because
God's
I'm-
sake.
I'm
Yeah, Nicolo's got to go. So
yeah.
I'm
and so-
going to. This is just so we can deal with it. I'm gonna like one of the characters, I guess, is I imagine annoyed that you took a bite out of a dead body and caused this whole situation. So it tells you to wait on the ship is the best thing I can think of.
Well, maybe he's
Okay,
just
well-
eating corpses for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah, we could
that's
just eat
what I want to
corpses.
do.
Oh, yeah,
So,
you can- yeah, so you
guys,
can stay there and
you
eat
go
corpses.
ahead. I have to finish the lunch.
That will further
Chow down.
that will further the damage of the stain, but you can do that. So we'll do that. That's fine. You're
If
done.
you
that,
like
that's it.
to
You've
do that.
decided, You've decided to do that. That's it. It's done. So yeah,
Okay,
excellent. And
so-
then I think we'll take another little break, just like a
Yeah.
5-minute break or something.
So 5-10,
Um,
yeah.
Because I could do
Well,
with
thanks to
quick toilet
everyone.
break.
Thanks,
to
Nicolo.
everyone for the
Yep.
session.
See you later.
Thanks, Yasuragi.
We'll
Well, to Yasuragi, that's
get this
Mwah.
mission tied up tonight, hopefully.
it's a
Too much
surprise,
longer, I
the best friend ever, and a good night to everyone.
Yeah, see you
User
later.
disconnected from your channel.
I will be right back.